More than half of everything that is happening right now on the internet is made by bots. Let that sit for a second. And that was in 2024. The number didn't just stop growing from that. So long gone is the time that only certain people would fall for AI scams and wouldn't be able to tell the difference between what is real and what is not. We used to joke about it, but that time is long gone. And listen, I have been using AI since it came out in 2022. And even with a trained eye, it is getting genuinely harder and harder to tell what's real. When I'm seeing an actual human, when I'm seeing an actual real profile, and when I'm seeing a bot. And I really wish I was just coming up with those numbers and bringing them up just to give some impact to the video. But the thing is that another 2024 study tested all eight major platforms, social media platforms, and what they found out is that when it comes to the most advanced AI generated content, the most advanced AI generated profiles, none of the platforms could detect them. And tell me, if not even the platforms themselves can detect them, what chance does a normal person scrolling at midnight have? And honestly, this is where it gets personal, because if your content is just a copy and paste from the AI output, you're just collaborating with all that noise, with all that mess. You're just feeding the machine without even realizing it. Online, you're no better than a bot. Okay? So the internet cannot tell if you're human or not anymore. And if your content isn't proving otherwise, it's not even AI's fault. It's your fault. I wrote a post about this on LinkedIn last week, and if you want to check it out, it's right here in the cards and also on the description. But the thing is that the reaction to it confirms exactly what I'm about to say right now. Okay? And I want you to do me a favor and open right now any feed on LinkedIn, on Instagram, because every single time the structure is the same. It's not this, it's that. And honestly, this is what separates you from the next level. Everyone's tired of it. Everyone is just exhausted of that same structure. And yet everyone keeps using it. And there's nothing wrong with using AI. 3 out of 4 marketers say they use AI. And that was 2 years ago already. I use it too. But the problem is not the tool. The problem is what happens to your content when nobody puts themselves into it. And I'm not even just talking about appearing on camera. I'm talking about genuinely putting your perspective into it. Involving what you think about the team into the content. Okay? And nobody can connect with anything anymore on the internet. Not only are people just dissociating while on social media, they don't remember about anything. If you watch a video right now and scroll 10 videos past it, you're not gonna remember what the first one was about. I can assure you. And the reason why everything just blends together, it's because The structure is all the same. The thoughts are all the same. Because, and it's easier to understand why that happens. It's always the same workflow. Somehow fast prompt, AI generates the idea, AI writes it, you post it, and repeat. Now, the real question is, and I want you to sit for this one, do you actually think that you're gonna be the unforgettable one with that ChatGPT prompt? So, the most rebel thing you can do on internet today is being a human being that actually sounds like one. To demonstrate to you how humanization actually looks like in practice, I'm gonna be describing what is happening right now in this video. The whole purpose of the Blueprinted series is to show you the process of building GARAGIQUE without filters. So I bring the analytics, I bring the decision making, I bring what is not working too. And an example of that is on the episode 3. Carousels were a format that weren't working on Instagram. And on episode 3, I showed you the numbers. I brought the data to the table to show you that, okay, this is not working, so we're gonna be switching now to Reels because they perform better on the awareness stage. That this is where we are now. We didn't hide it. I literally brought the numbers to the table. And humanization works even in the smaller things. The accent you're hearing right now. I could spend the whole afternoon trying to neutralize it, but unconsciously, it tells you two things. Firstly, that English is not my first language. And secondly, that this is how I actually talk in the day-to-day. I'm not trying to fake it. And all the bad angles, all the times that I lose the train of my thought, or every time the lighting is not that good. This tells you that this is real, that this was made by a human, because AI would do it a lot more polished. And being real is something that AI still cannot do perfectly. It cannot fake it. Not yet. And you might be thinking now, like, oh, but I don't have a media brand. I have a store, I have a studio, a restaurant, a law firm. And it actually doesn't matter because the principle is exactly the same. If you run a physical business, show the space, show the things working, show the personnel, your collaborators. Because when people go to your place, they're gonna be telling like, oh, I saw that person. I saw on the videos. I saw on your social media. I know them. And that generates like identification without even noticing. And show the preparation before opening, the team having lunch, the moment something goes wrong and you handle it. Because people yearn to see the real thing. People yearn to participate on the things that they are consuming. The internet is already more bot than it is human. And every time you choose to post something that could have been written by anyone, for anyone, and about anything, you're volunteering to disappear. And those who will indeed survive are those who are undeniably, irreducibly, and uncomfortably human. Those who show up even with the accent, even with the flaws, even with the real numbers, and even with your mistakes. Because in a field full of robots, the most radical thing you can do is be a person. And that's it. See you in the next one.